Welcome back, students, to the part 3 of today's session. In this module, we will be dealing with uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion is motion in a circle at a constant speed. It happens because of a centripetal force, that is, a force pointing towards the center of a circle. In the case of uniform circular motion, the acceleration has a constant magnitude but varying direction, and it is always pointed towards the center of the circle. Velocity is given by the tangent drawn at that point. Here, the velocity and acceleration are always perpendicular to each other. Consider the case of a particle in uniform circular motion. Let B and C be the two positions of the particle having velocities v1 and v2 respectively. Let R be the radius of the circular path. Let delta theta be the angle subtended between the points B and C. Then the change in displacement BC is given by delta R, or the distance travelled is given by delta S. Taking the velocity vectors alone, that is v1 and v2, we will get delta V is equivalent to v2 minus v1. We have already studied that angle theta is equivalent to arc by radius. If S is the arc subtended by an angle theta, then theta is equivalent to S by R, where R represents the radius of the circular path. Replacing displacement by velocity into time, that is V into delta t, and radius by R, we can write theta is equivalent to V delta t by R. Also from the vector diagram, we know angle theta is equivalent to delta V by V. Comparing these two equations, we get centripetal acceleration A is equivalent to delta V by delta t, which is equivalent to V square by R. That is, displacement ds is equivalent to V dt. D theta is equivalent to V dt by R, that is arc by radius, or d theta by dt is equivalent to V by R. Angular velocity omega is defined as rate of change of angular displacement theta. So d theta by dt is equivalent to omega, which is equivalent to V by R, or we can write V is equivalent to R omega. This is the relationship between linear velocity V and angular velocity omega. So the centripetal acceleration AC is given by V square by R. Instead of V, if we are substituting R omega, AC is equivalent to R omega square. So the equations to be remembered is V is equivalent to R omega, A is equivalent to V square by R. Instead of V, we can substitute R omega, and omega is equivalent to 2 pi f, where f is the frequency and f is equivalent to 1 by capital T, where capital T is the time period. Hence A is equivalent to 4 pi square r by t square. Centripetal force F is equivalent to ma, which is equivalent to mv square by r. Substituting V is equivalent to r omega, we get F is equivalent to m omega square r. Remember, omega is equivalent to 2 pi f, where f is the frequency, and omega is equivalent to 2 pi by t, where capital T is the time period. So relationship between T and F is T is equivalent to 1 by F. Hope you have understood about uniform circular motion and centripetal acceleration. Thank you, dear students. With this, we have come to the end of the chapter, Motion in a Plane.